All right, continuing my jiu-jitsu for MMA. Right, we've gone over the fan sweep, I've gone over my Kimuras. I'm going to continue that same kind of motion. I'm going to teach you how to get back to your feet. A very important part of MMA is getting back, especially if you're a striker that doesn't want to be controlled. Maybe the sweep's not the best option for you because you want to get back to your feet and look for them big strikes, right? All within their own, because maybe the sweep's not there. I'd rather get up to my feet rather than be looking for submissions or continue to look for the sweep when the get up is so there, right? So I'm going to show you from the exact same motion how we're going to create that, right? So I'm going to start this way first. Okay, let me get my guard. We're going to start from the same position. I really want to control my opponent's posture, okay? So I'm going to come in, again, 8 beater here. I'm controlling his posture, okay? This is the first case scenario is what I want to do. And again, rotating back and forth to really keep him down, all right? So this is one that, say you got a wrestler that wants to hold you down. He's not posturing. He's not falling into your tricks. Your submissions aren't there. Right? Can't sit up. His forehead's in good position. Right. The next move for me is to really start to frame his face in shrimp. Okay. When I say shrimp, I'm going to show you guys now what that is. But I'm going to take his head to one side of my body. Right now it's in the middle of my chest. I need to get it off the middle of my chest so I can gain control. So as I do that, I'm going to steering wheel over top of his head. I'm going to push it off. Now a shrimp is when I slide my hips outside. Right. You should be learning this in our warm-up for jiu-jitsu, but if you still can't remember what it is, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to push his head to the side. I'm going to shrimp my hips out. See, I've created this space. This space is very important for me to try to get back to my feet, right? And when I shrimp, not only do I shrimp and get my hips out, but I also knee slide, right? I like to knee slide here. It keeps him from continuing to come inside. I really want this space here to control my opponent and get my space to get back to my feet, right? Now, I don't continue to sit up this direction, because it's too easy for this guy to take my back. What I'm going to do is once I get this position, I start to sit up and I control his head here, I'm going to sit to my right, almost like I'm turning away from him. The only way I can do that is if I drop my elbow. Okay, I can't post my hand, right, because if he gets past my hand, again, he's in good position, he gets me right back to the mat. I have to drop my elbow here, block it across his throat. Once I've done that, now the harder he pushes against me, the easier it is for me to stand up, right? I'm able to push out, pull out my bottom leg, right? I'm now with my base. He's going to continue to try to come in. I'm back to my feet, right? Again, getting up from a position. I was in guard. He took me down. I'm in worst case scenario. I mean, obviously it's mounted on your back, but he's on top of me. He's winning the fight. I need to change that, okay? So I'll do it from the other direction. Here, I'm at my guard. First thing I want to do is I'm going to control his posture, right? No matter who it is, that's what I want to do. Even if this guy's job is to hold me down, I want to protect myself first, okay? But now I'm down here, I can't find nothing, the arm bars aren't there, he's not posturing, he's not falling into my sweep tricks, I can't get a Kimura, his head's in the too good a spot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take his head to the side, I really jam inside of his head, and I push this and I shrimp. Remember, shrimp is me getting my hips out, and then I'm going to knee block. This is the knee block, where my knee slides across his chest, and so he can't push into me. If I don't have that, I can push right back into my guard, and we're starting right back in the same position, right? So I push his head out, I shrimp, and I knee block here, right? Now as I sit up, I'm going to rotate my direction. I'm going to sit more back towards the camera. I'm going to drop my elbow down. Right, my elbow down, I have a little wall here that he pushes against. It makes it easier for me to stand up. So again, I'm blocking, right? So now as you can see, the reason why I also like to sit away from him is how far the space is on him to hold my bottom leg. For me as a wrestler, to hold someone down, I want to elevate their bottom leg. Right? And so now I switch with my bottom leg was. If I sat this way, it's easy for him to hold my bottom leg. I can't get up. So I sit the other direction. Now it's really hard for him to elevate my bottom leg because of all this space. I'm a lot stronger here now, so it's easier for me to pull out my bottom leg. So again, he's pushing against me. I'm framing right here. I'm going to elevate my hips, just like in our Turkish get up. I'm going to slide my leg out, right, and continue to get this block. Now I have head position. We're in our wrestling stances. We're here. I'm back to my feet. I can look for my strikes. I can look for my reversals. He gave me the space. I took advantage of it again. So one more time. A bit faster. Right, so I'm in my guard here. Right, control. I'm controlling. I got an overhook. I got switching. I'm really controlling this guy. He's not falling for anything. Right, he's really tight. He's a wrestler that wants to control my hips. Well, his head follows everything. I'm going to push his head off the center line as I shrimp, and I'm going to knee block here. Again, I've created all this space. He can't push back into me because of my knee. I'm going to sit up, I'm going to turn, and I'm going to block. This frame is very important. It has to be elbow down. I do not want to do this. It's too easy for me to get by it. Right? This is my defense right here. Build a little wall here. Look how my bottom leg's almost already out. All I do is push against him, elevate my hips, come out, and back into my stance. Right, so that's going again from our bottom position, back to our feet, getting out of that worst case scenario, and continue to push the fight.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if